Okay, hello dear diary. I think I wrote this before the famous Bridget J diaries. It is comforting, I think old-fashioned, but most of us have wrote a diary at some point in our lives. This I've decided to aim as a comedy for the whirlpool of human existence, YouTube, as my publisher is not responding under lockdown in the United States of America. So I see no point writing stories right this minute, though I will see how this goes. Obviously comedy may not appear from the bath whirlpool of my mind. Okay, funny, no challenge there. This seems to come naturally, like corn growing in a field, like henna hairspray, like lavender in London, like a hamster in a cage, like rain. Humour, oh yeah, posthumously. That's on our minds lately, our imminent mortality, our checkout, our departure gates, holy Armageddon. My sister told me about this, but I didn't think I would live to see it, and I honestly thought it rather ungodlike to terminate the human race, even if I am on the side of nature. Just imagine for a second that nature can do what it likes. It is no man-made. I won't claim feminism on that word right now without blaming mankind. Just imagine a world that green grass can breathe on motorways, where wildflowers can pop up and exist because they are not deemed a weed in the human vocabulary. It can be itself and grow up without feeling inferior or cut down in its prime. Oh yeah, funny. I am the only person who daydreams a world that can be a world free of the human race. And yes, that does include me. Okay, funny, so I can afford my farm for pigs to live and be. They can grow old, they can be happy. So no pressure, Julie. It's got to be funny to the human race if you're telling the human race to vacate this space. Funny? Polo mints, good idea. To put a hole in them, but I don't know why. Some people can type really fast these days with 2 fingers or 3. I trained and qualified as a medical receptionist, so one thing I did learn at school was to touch type correctly. But I am impressed with the guys actually. They can really type fast and don't need secretaries these days. I guess they taught themselves to type. We had the old-fashioned typewriters. I am 48, so I'm not sure how many of you out there can remember the really old-fashioned typewriters, probably nearly 10 centimetres hard strike to get the stick of metal to hit the 5-layer carbon copy pages. My fingers can't be that strong now. We have all probably got a bit soft. And don't ask why I am not out there on a farm. The radio broadcast says no English people want to get out of bed and help. I am there. I find a pen. Finally, I find a piece of paper under my duvet, and yes, ready to write the relevant phone number. Well, no, it would be a website address. I'm waiting. Oh, it's gone to adverts. I've twice googled the farm picker jobs in Durham, in Staffordshire. I don't know where they are. The advert scared me, I'm not sure why. 8 AM to 4 PM and extra hours required, and no mention where I would be living, but I have done farm work before, picking spring greens in Cornwall. I can tell you, it's the most boring, repetitive, mucky, boring, repetitive, hard work, but the tractor driving in muddy boots was fun. My obituary. Miss Julie Amanda Longley, known to friends and anonymous sex partners, Jules, died 28th of August 2039, overdosed on life. Writer, poet, comedian, and party no-goer. Unemployed, NY 112373A, to the job centre known as 29th of May 1972, to the doctors known as Cheers, known as to the open mic crowd. Oi, to car drivers at zebra crossing. Loved by her support group that she left years ago. Best dating site ever. Fatty, known as at the weight loss class. Slimming World. Weight Watchers and More Life. Okay, let's break this down. Not the cholesterol. Slimming World. What does this signify? That the world really should be more tolerable of difference. That the world is made of fat people, huge people, big as houses people, lovely fat people, gorgeous fat people, holy swear word fat people, and sad, unhappy, unfulfilled, unable to move, obese, selfish, shouldn't be happy people, must have a problem people, and hate them anyway. You are blocking the view. I love to hate you. Great huggers, gorgeous, good friend. Please break down society, and if we are all fat, we can all love ourselves. Slimming World. The world is getting smaller. I wish I didn't feel better when I was slimmer. Anyway, Weight Watchers. There is a lot of truth in this title. You spend your time as a member watching others' weight go down in a glass jar of penny, pound sign obese jar. For example, when Miss Jo loses £5, it is 5 penny pasta in the jar. So we watch our weight go up in penny pasta and only wish we had a nice, not carbonara, the other one, tomato and mascarpone sauce with some, what is the name? Parmesan. I know I need to join a support group, brain disappearing disorder group. Let's put a polo in the jar for me losing another brain cell. Okay, so Weight Watchers did work for a few months, but made me obsess about food more, and I found all the talk of food made me crave food more. And please don't ask about the point system. What about the point system? Joe B is in the audience again. Well, I never actually got the hang of this completely, but you score every food disorder you eat in the day. You're allowed sins and devilish functions and some treats, but you must add this to the scoreboard. And if you tip too heavy on the scales, the leader, and she is called this for a reason, will still love you, support you, because this is her main income now. She has got to her goal weight, and she wants you to come back next week and give you a pat on the back. You get no silver tick in your book, no round of applause, no positive reinforcement. The herd disowns you, fatty, till you're back on that track next week and get a pat on your back. Okay, I'm going to put this in parts according to the page number, so that's page 1.